Battle Through the Heavens, Grand World. Chapter 225 Forbidden Art. You want me to admit defeat? Yin Kang sneered upon hearing this. He clenched both of his fists tightly, and the black striations on his chest sparkled with a spiritual light. Cold intent surged in his eyes, and his black hair was in a mess. The ferocious smile on his face gradually widened, making him look like a demon god that had walked out from the depths of hell. Trying to trap me with this? Naive! Yin Kang furiously shouted. The black striations on his upper body shone brightly, and numerous sharp spikes emerged from his body, just like how he used to deal with Jiangzi. Xiao Yan looked at him coldly. He was not particularly worried about the injury on his shoulder. He had the Xiaoao in his body. Although it didn't seem reliable, the memory inherited from his bloodline was profound. The instant the blood transformation blood mist corroded his shoulder, the Xiaoao had already reached his shoulder. It circulated the Chaos Great Monarch flame to completely wrap around his injured bones and cells, preventing the blood qi from spreading. With the Xiaoao controlling the Chaos Great Monarch flame, this spirit weapon, which was only a high-grade spirit weapon, was nothing to him. Through a mental message, he told Xiao Yan to let go of the blood mist and let him control the blood mist that had entered his body. Perhaps, he would even give Yin Kang a big surprise at that time. When Yin Kang used the secret arts, Xiao Yan remained unmoved. He gently clenched his palm, and several lightning arcs instantly appeared within the Thunder Dragon prison domain, then he crazily attacked Yin Kang. Humph! Yin Kang's face turned gloomy. He stretched out his palm, and a black key coiled around it. It slashed out horizontally, splitting apart a lightning bolt. An endless amount of black qi surged forth, instantly devouring Yin Kang. With Yin Kang's strength, it was naturally difficult for him to control this Thunder Dragon prison domain. However, it could at least delay it for a while. This period of time was enough to determine the outcome of the battle. Tang! Yin Jushuan stood up with an ashen expression. A cold glint appeared in his eyes. After which, he took a deep breath and slowly sat down. He did not expect that Yin Kang would be trapped. Moreover, the heart-destroying spear was a high-grade spirit weapon. The spirit weapon's monarch skill was actually removed by Xiao Yan's flames. Thinking of this, Yin Jushuan's eyes became sharper. He looked at Jade Fairy in the distance with a vicious gaze. What was the background of this guy that she had recommended? Jade Fairy seemed to have sensed Yin Jushuan's gaze. She turned her head and smiled at the former. Her charming appearance immediately attracted the attention of many people around her. Jade Fairy was also surprised. She had already seen that the blue flame ruler in Xiao Yan's hand was a heavenly weapon. However, she didn't expect that the heavenly weapon monarch skill would be in a heavenly weapon. It was this kind of binding monarch skill. However, judging from the current situation, this heavenly weapon monarch skill was quite effective. The great Yin spirit arts that Yin Kang practiced. It was the Yin scroll of the saint level skill, Yin and Yang scroll. Part of it was soft and strong. The two combined and complemented each other. There was no weakness just now, but a single cultivation technique was like the great Yin spirit arts. It was not strong enough to deal with the fire of thunder and fire with strong attributes. Within the Thunder Dragon prison domain, Yin Kang's expression was ugly. The flames on his body soared. With a wave of his fist, numerous lightning arcs were extinguished. However, even more lightning arcs emerged. If he wanted to break it, he could only attack the prison region itself. However, the dense lightning arcs caused him to be unable to split his body. Xiao Yan stood outside and slowed down his attack. He fully focused on coordinating with the Xiaoao to remove the injury on his shoulder. The Chaos Great Monarch flame wrapped around the wound on his shoulder, and in an instant, a soul-stirring sizzling sound could be heard. It was as if the Chaos Great Monarch flame was roasted meat, and he had a photographic eyesight. Below the stage, everyone looked at the two of them in shock. The intense battle had unexpectedly come to a rare stop. Although Yin Kang didn't suffer any injuries in the Thunder Dragon prison domain, he was still injured. Xiao Yan, on the other hand, was focusing all his attention on getting rid of the injuries on his body. The scene had unexpectedly calmed down. Only the sound of lightning exploding could be heard. It ripped apart the space, causing it to rumble and crack. Damn it! Yin Kang threw out a punch, shattering a lightning bolt that was approaching his chest. His expression was extremely ugly. Although this lightning bolt did little damage to him, he did not know why, but when it struck his body, it was extremely uncomfortable. The circulation of the origin monarch key within his body seemed to be extremely obscure and solemn. Boom! Fury surged into the sky within Yin Kang's eyes. The flames on his body suddenly solidified. The black striations on his chest began to glow. Meanwhile, his face was swiftly covered with ferocious striations. The forbidden technique of the great Yin spirit arts. How did this brat learn it? Seeing Yin Kang's action, Yin Jushuan's facial expression changed dramatically. There was a powerful forbidden technique recorded in the great Yin spirit arts, but for some reason, it wasn't complete. There was a senior from the profound Yin sect who had practiced it before, and the result was that the origin monarch key in his body couldn't circulate smoothly and exploded, causing him to die. From then on, the forbidden technique of the great Yin spirit arts was listed as a skill that Yin Jushuan couldn't learn. Anyone who violated it would be severely punished. He didn't expect that his son would learn it secretly first. Just as Yin Jushuan was about to stand up, an old man from the profound Yin sect pulled Yin Jushuan back with a solemn expression. Looking at Yin Kang's performance, he spoke slowly. "Sect chief, don't worry. Young master's current condition is different from senior disciple Yin Gu's. It seems like he can control the violent airflow in his body." Old Su of profound Yin sect's voice was calm, causing Yin Jushuan's worries to dissipate. The Yin Gu mentioned by the former was the genius of profound Yin sect. Before breaking through to the emperor cultivation, he had practiced a forbidden technique. As a result, a violent ki emerged in his heart, and when he broke through to the emperor cultivation, his violent ki erupted, causing his body to explode. Yin Jushuan stared at Yin Kang for a long time before he let out a sigh. It was true that he didn't sense the violent ki in Yin Kang's body, but he wasn't sure if Yin Kang was safe or not. The rules he had set had been broken by his son. Not good, it's the forbidden technique of great Yin spirit arts. Sensing Yin Kang's movement, a trace of shock emerged in Jade Fairy's beautiful eyes. After that, a trace of worry emerged on her pretty face. After that, she glared at Yin Jushuan, who was standing far away from her. This Yin Kang is really not simple. He has actually mastered that forbidden technique. Her beautiful eyes were filled with a cold light. Jade Fairy's pink face was filled with killing intent. On her forehead, a faintly discernible jade light could be seen. She looked extremely pure and holy. The 2 volumes of the Yin and Yang scroll recorded a peerless forbidden technique that could shake the heavens and shake the earth. The great Yin spirit arts originated from the Yin scroll, so there was naturally a portion of the forbidden technique that was left behind. If one were to cultivate this portion of the forbidden technique recklessly, there would be a violent aura within one's body. As for Yin Kang, with his incredible talent, Hong Long, Yin Kang had finally understood the missing part of this forbidden art, and mastered the most powerful secret arts of the great Yin spirit arts. Yin transformation. Yin transformation. At this moment, Yin Kang had a ghastly expression. Mysterious patterns appeared on his body from top to bottom. It was an extremely strange sight. His originally thick black hair had also turned gray and white. It was hanging loosely on his shoulders. His eyes no longer had the calmness they had before. Instead, they were filled with a cold killing intent. Hong! A punch was thrown out. Yin Kang's facial expression was cold. His punch was like a gust of wind, as if it had shattered thousands of worlds, shattering the Thunder Dragon prison domain. Lightning filled the sky, and countless buzzing sounds could be heard. This time, I will definitely lose. Jade Fairy sighed. Her face was filled with disappointment, and then she forced a smile. She had seen how hard Xiao Yan was working. Xiao Yan's opponent was too powerful. The Yin and Yang scroll was an ancient and world-shaking saint-grade cultivation technique. Even if it was a branch of the technique, the power of the forbidden technique contained within it was far greater than the ordinary monarch arts. This should be what I comprehended after half a year of seclusion. When Yin Kang opened the Thunder Dragon prison domain, Xiao Yan had already stood up. When he saw Yin Kang's sudden increase in strength, Xiao Yan frowned. Then, with a flick of his finger, he put away the blue flame ruler. This guy was terrifyingly strong. If Yin Kang wanted to defeat him, just the 8-directional thunder ruler of the monarch spell alone was not enough. When Yin Kang walked out indifferently, he immediately saw Xiao Yan standing a short distance away. There was a cluster of flame on both of Xiao Yan's hands. At this moment, the two clusters of flame were slowly merging together under the latter's control. In an instant, the wind whistled and sand filled the sky. An exquisite scarlet golden fire lotus slowly rose in Xiaoyan's palm. It displayed an extremely beautiful dance in the wild wind. Hi guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.